Louis, there's a saying in football of win your home games and draw your aways, which is what Grantham have done so far in 2024. But it feels a little bit, stood here just after 5 o'clock, that Grantham should have got more perhaps out of the last two away games.
Yeah, I think so. I think, like I said, it was probably the Stocksbridge game. It was a fair result today. Unfortunately, it's not fair. I think the second half we've been by far the better team. People might say they might have shaded the first half because Curtis made a great save, but I thought it was a really, really poor first half from both sides. Second half, I thought we've dominated. We've dominated the ball. We've regained positions are really good. The second balls we landed on better. We maintained attacks, and we should have won the game. But the problem is we're still not. We kept one clean sheet all season, and that's the reason we are where we are at the moment.
It was a turnaround from Grantham at half time, as you say. Bridlington had the better chances in the first half, probably had more of the possession as well. It had been a good, solid defensive performance from Grantham, but in the second half, they showed what they can do when they get the ball down to feet.
That's what we want to be. I said that we want to be a team that has more of the ball, or more control of the game than the other team, and the second half proved it. If we can play like that in the second half, there's not many teams in this league I think can sort of compete with us with what we do and the way we play. I think the difference is we need to have a more complete performance. What's happening at the moment is we're playing in either halves or 30-minute spells. If we can do it for 60, 70 minutes, we'll start winning more games and then we'll control games more. So, that's the target for this group to move forward.
Twice it seemed as though Grantham had got 3 points in the bag. First of all, Ryan Rushton getting his first goal for the Gingerbreads. A good finish, a good strike after some great work from Cesar Thompson-Warner.
Yeah, really good. Cesar obviously went over to the left-hand side, Baz picked up in a really, really nice pocket, and that's what we asked him to do when he came on, and then slotted it through to Rushy. Good finish. The second one's a really good move again, got crossed into the box and numbers in the box. Happy for Rushy to score his first couple of goals for the club, because when you're a striker, you sort of judged on goals. It's probably the worst he's played for us in terms of what I normally associate Rushy with. His work rate, his desire, his never his pressing, his holding up the ball. He didn't really do much today, but he scored 2 goals. So it's that thing. If we can get him to do what he has been doing in the previous 3 games for us, and then plus basically scoring goals, we're in a good position. So happy for him, but he knows, and I've told him in there that he needs to play better than he did today.
But football being what it is, around those 2 goals for Ryan Rushton, the Gingerbreads popping up and down the table, out of the bottom 2 at one point, and then actually dumped to the foot of the table at the end of the game with 2 goals that really were so untypical of how Grantham had defended up until the last few minutes. 2
poor goals. I mean, the lads had a free header from 8 yards out, and then we're 90 seconds to play, and he's through 1-on-1 from. I don't know how that happens. So it's a bit really, really disappointing. The good thing is though, like you said, the table has turned. So we're out of the bottom 2 with probably 5 minutes to play. But that shows how tight it is. I think the bottom 5 haven't lost today, but it's getting tight. I know teams have games in hand at certain points, but if it's tight and you go on a run, a little bit better a run than we're on in terms of 5 points from 3 games, if we can turn that maybe into 6 or 7, then we would have been out of it. So that's a target. We've still got 14 games to go, and if we play like we did second half, there's no worries about that.
Louis, thanks very much for holding on the point today.
Cheers, thank you.